Throughout history, civilizations have risen on the back of military conquest or economic booms, yet few have managed to evolve while maintaining their original identity. Sustaining a democratic experiment across centuries requires a unique kind of structural resilience. In The Spirit of a Nation, Prof. Dr. Milton Biswas identifies the deliberate, load-bearing pillars that allow the United States to survive the stresses of time. His work explores how these structures were engineered to endure. The early republic faced a daunting reality: a restless, growing population scattered across thousands of miles of wilderness. Forging a singular national identity under these conditions seemed nearly impossible. America remains a singular civilization through its commitment to shared philosophical principles. This intellectual anchor holds a diverse population together, providing a common ground that transcends geography and ancestry. During the summer of 1787, visionaries gathered in Philadelphia to attempt a government built entirely on the consent of the governed. They were looking to replace old traditions of power with a new system of laws. As we see in this parchment, the opening words of the Constitution place sovereign power in the hands of the citizenry. "We the people" marks the moment the individual became the source of political authority. In The Spirit of a Nation, Prof. Dr. Milton Biswas argues that the Constitution acts as a masterful balancing mechanism. It uses the separation of powers and federalism to ensure that no single faction can dominate the state. To secure this structure, the founders added the Bill of Rights to protect essential liberties. These amendments, from free speech to the right of assembly, serve as a legal shield against government overreach. These documents turned abstract Enlightenment philosophies into a durable legal reality. They provided the framework for a society that values both individual rights and collective order. This story begins with the indigenous nations that nurtured the land for millennia. Their complex political systems and resilience formed the foundational layer of the American cultural experience. Successive waves of global immigration brought new traditions that intermingled with these roots. This constant mixing created a cultural fusion that redefined the nation's arts, cuisine, and social fabric. We see the result in jazz music. Born in marginalized communities, this art form combined African rhythms with European instruments to create something entirely new and uniquely American. Professor Dr. Milton Biswas explains that this cultural mosaic acts as a foundational strength. It provides the nation with a constant supply of new ideas, driving creativity and national vitality. This ongoing blending of cultures suggests that difference is a source of unity. It connects the population through a shared pursuit of opportunity and innovation. A restless curiosity has always defined the American spirit. The early Industrial Revolution took root here because the culture rewarded risk-taking and favored practical solutions to complex problems. Thomas Edison's work with the light bulb serves as a human example of this tenacity. His career was defined by tireless experimentation and the belief that any obstacle could be overcome with persistence. This scientific drive expanded as the federal government and private industry began collaborating on projects of immense complexity. By the mid-20th century, American engineering had moved from the workshop to the launchpad. Prof. Dr. Milton Biswas notes that this innovation thrives because it is distributed across a vast network of research universities. By investing in STEM education and open inquiry, these institutions maintain the nation's role in the digital and AI eras. American innovation focuses on expanding the boundaries of what is possible. It is a continuous effort to democratize discovery and create new avenues for growth. Progress often requires confronting the nation's shadows. The history of the United States includes a long struggle to reconcile its high ideals with the reality of systemic inequality. Excluded groups have frequently used the language of the Constitution to demand inclusion. When suffragettes held banners asking why they were denied rights, they were calling for the system to fulfill its founding promises. The civil rights movement took this even further. Ordinary citizens, like the Freedom Riders, faced physical danger to force legal reforms and challenge entrenched discrimination. As Professor Dr. Milton Biswas explains, a functioning democracy depends on constant maintenance. It lives through active civic participation, voting, and the courage of citizens to engage in peaceful activism. This ability to absorb conflict and face its own flaws is a core part of American resilience. The nation's history shows a recurring capacity to renew its commitment to justice and equality. These four pillars are interdependent. Liberty provides space for diverse cultures to flourish. Those cultures spark innovation, and innovation is regulated by democratic participation. When the Republic faces crisis, this framework distributes the weight. Its flexibility absorbs shocks that might otherwise cause total collapse. As the world enters an era of artificial intelligence and shifting global climates, this resilient spirit remains the nation's primary safeguard. The American journey is a continuous adaptation to new frontiers. Professor Dr. Milton Biswas views America as an enduring beacon of aspiration. By honoring the past and engaging with the present, each generation contributes to the ongoing work of building a more perfect union. The Spirit of a Nation, Pillars of American Greatness. Written by Prof. Dr. Milton Biswas, a tribute to the enduring ideals of liberty, democracy, innovation, resilience, diversity, and the pursuit of a more perfect union. We invite you to read the complete book and share this documentary with others. Please subscribe for more educational content and explore the other works of Prof. Dr. Milton Biswas on American studies, artificial intelligence, and global civilization.